What's going on, guys? Today we are going to be talking about Lost Light. It is available now on iOS for open beta and already available on Android and PC. It is a shooter slash survival mobile game that is honestly a very reminiscent and reminds me of Escape from Tarkov. Enter a world, you have to loot, find materials to upgrade your base, your shelter, complete certain tasks for traders, and there's a PvP and ranking element, although in this video there won't be any of that footage as I am not quite leveled enough to be in the ranked arena. However, this game does implement some pretty cool elements. Here you'll see that I've killed another player, and I was able to choose to kill him or rescue him. What I didn't realize at the time, and you'll see it, is that rescuing somebody adds them to your squad automatically, and there's no friendly fire, so I could not kill him again just to be a total knob like I was intending. Which led to it being really awkward, as I had already killed him once, and he had re-entered to try and get his gear back, which is another feature beyond like insuring items and things like that. So, anyways, overall, for a game still being developed and in early beta, it's pretty good. It's got some good features and ideas coming. The looting resources to upgrade, item chasing basically is one of the features that this game does. I feel like is a little too dependent on, and so it offers solo player play, duos, and up to quad based teams depending on the map. The amount of players will be increased or decreased. Unfortunately, right now, squad play is restricted to only a certain time, which makes this game that much more difficult to stay entertained in. Finding a match in duos, even playing solo versus duos, takes quite some time, whether it be as a Firefly right now, or as a Marauder, or which would be like referred to as a scav on Tarkov, where you are kind of in a neutral faction to the NPCs, and your job is mainly to collect. That's where you collect the most resources for crafting and stuff for your base, or you kill fireflies if your gear is low and you're trying to get a good come up. One cool thing that I did like about this game is that when you kill another player, you not only do you get like their dog tag like you do in Tarkov or something, you also get where the banners where it shows that you're getting these knocks and stuff. It'll tell you the player information, their kill death ratio, the total value of their gear, or their stash. It's one of the two, and it's just another good indicator. One of the big things that really bummed me out about this so far is that when you do down somebody just like this, there's no faster way to finish off that kill rather than actually approaching the person, the character or whatever, and tapping execute. And the reason why that's upsetting is, say you're fighting a team, you can move when you're downed and sort of crawl away from wherever it was into cover or whatever have you, so that way your teammates can come and get the revive on you and bring you back. So that being said, if you're in a firefight, it awards more opportunities for being revived and stuff, and it kind of makes a frustrating element to the whole intensity of a gunfight. In my opinion, it kind of takes away from it. But I've only been on one side of that so far. Here in the menu you can see like your basic stuff for your account, your KD, your achievements that you've gotten. You can see your raid history with your extracts, the total value of the loot that you've gotten. One thing that they did do is implement a passive skill system, which you'll see here, and over time doing certain behaviors in game will help increase your abilities, where your stats will increase.
Nothing here.
And that heavy breathing audio is the most obnoxious thing about the game so far that I've found. It is so overpowering. It'll completely drown out all audio. Unfortunately, you can level it up through your passive skills via running around over-equipped and other endurance-bearing tasks. One thing that I did enjoy is that they already implemented the audio directional system, so you kind of had somewhat of a heads-up display. You'll see above your stamina bar, you'll see where like it says noise low, and that lets you know what your audio profile is for where enemies nearby, their ability to perceive your sense of location to where you are, and it kind of forces you in situations against other players to kind of be careful of your sound profile, how you make your approach, when to and when not to take shots. Another thing that the game does is it implements a warning system. If you're in a particular area and there's gunshots, other players are fighting or something like that, you'll get a notification up by your map that'll say that there's fighting detected in a certain region of the map, and you can know that there's enemies, whether it be a marauder or another firefly, that something is going on over there to try and intercept that loot. Another thing to be on the lookout for with this game is extraction campers, which you'll find right here. As I'm trying to extract, there's an ambient alert that lets everyone know that you're trying to leave, and people will create ambushes trying to kill you and take everything right before you leave. And that will be something more common, I'm sure. Here's the weapon mods table, where you can make different attachments and custom build your weapons that you're using, what magazines. Everything that you do, much like in other games, will affect the shot profile, the dispersion, and the accuracy of that weapon. And so they show you the effect, positive, negative, and then how it affects. One of the disadvantages of this game is how strong the aim assist is. You'll see here, like, I'm all over the place, and then I just turn into a laser beam right before I end up knocking this NPC. So far, the future of Lost Light looks pretty good. I would like to see what they have going on in the future, and I would hope that the player base continues to grow, and they add, new elements and kind of see what they've got up their sleeve. One thing for sure that I would like to see is first-person perspective getting brought in, either taking out FPP or TPP entirely, or implementing a first-person camera switch. Right now that's not included, and I feel like that really takes away from the whole immersion of the experience of this game. Anyways, that's all for me right now. I will let you guys just check out the rest of the footage that I've got, and I'll see you in the next video.
Boys, let's move!
I can't die. She's waiting. Please, spare me.
Die!
Please, spare me.